Dear shorthand writers, this is English shorthand dictation number 141, dictation speed 140 words per minute. Ready? Start. Mr. Chairman, sir, I thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak on the resolution moved by my honorable friend seeking special status to the state of Bihar. This is a genuine demand because the present system is like that. So, the system should be changed. The goals of democracy and sustainable socio-economic development can best be achieved through extensive decentralization of power. The concept of a strong center and weak states has resulted in inadequate devolution of resources, heavy dependence of the states on the center for finance, thus increasing the debt of the state. As we know, the Constitution provides for granting aid to the states in need of assistance, but the grants given by the center are not governed by any guideline. This is the issue on which every state has difference of opinion with the center. The central arbitrarily distributes the grants to the states. This amounts to a political decision rather than a rational conclusion. Honorable members will agree with me with this style of giving grants to the states by the center for public purposes needs to be resolved. The Finance Commission, which is appointed after every 5 years, does not have the mandate to look into the issue. I would like to make a suggestion for consideration of the government. The scope of the Finance Commission should be enlarged to reduce interference of the center in the financial management of the states and also in framing guidelines to extend grants under Article 282 of the Constitution. I hope the honorable members will also share my views in this regard. Let us come to the question of the center interfering in the powers of the states. Though law and order is a state subject, the center has not hesitated in interfering in this field through the establishment of paramilitary forces. Some time back, education was in the state list, but by an amendment to the Constitution, the center has transferred education to the concurrent list. By such processes, the powers of the center have become strong and the powers of the states have been eroded, making the states politically and economically weak. A few days ago, the Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu had presented a memorandum to the Honorable Prime Minister seeking financial assistance for various welfare and development programs. Till date, the center has not responded to the state's demand. My honorable leader has also requested the center to allot 100 megawatts of additional power from the central pool to meet the emergency need. I regret to say that even on this crucial issue, the center is keeping silent. The state government's expectation that the center will come to its rescue has been belied. The image of the center is seriously getting eroded in the minds of the people, not only in the state of Bihar, but also in other states like Tamil Nadu. I would request the center to take note of this fact and act judiciously. Let me say a few words on the centrally sponsored schemes. These schemes cover the state subjects. The pity is that the center determines the schemes and then asks the state governments to implement them. The needs and aspirations of the states are well known to the state governments only. I would appeal to the center to take the states into confidence and consult the state governments before formulating the schemes and in the process of execution of the schemes. Mr. Chairman, sir, in recent months, prices of gold have increased in the domestic market. Our government is importing huge quantities of gold, but its prices are increasing. One of the major reasons contributing to the steep hike in prices of gold is the steep fall in global equity markets and the investors parking their investments in gold. Another reason is that the corrupt elements are stacking their unaccounted money in gold, which has ultimately pushed up its demand and has resulted in the increase in its prices. The gold metal has a special significance in our tradition and culture, particularly in the southern states, where wearing of gold ornaments is considered sacred in the religious functions. Even poor people used to purchase at least a few grams of gold for marriages. However, due to this unprecedented hike in gold prices, they are very much worried about getting their daughters married. The hike in gold prices also leads to increase in crimes like theft, chain snatching, murder, burglary, robbery, etc. in the country. Sir, keeping in view the above, I humbly urge upon the central government to take necessary steps to contain the increasing trend in the prices of gold and also crack down on the people who are stashing their black money in gold and to reduce its prices to a reasonable level. We should also have to find out new gold mines because there is a trend of diminishing returns in our gold mines. Another point is that some people are buying gold from the jewelry mart and they are not being given bills for the purchase. So the government should ensure that genuine bills are given against the purchase of gold. Madam Speaker, I am grateful to you for giving me the opportunity to draw the attention of the Union government towards the problem of coastal erosion in Karnataka. Coastal erosion has been the burning problem of the districts of the coastal belt. In our country, we have more than 2,000 kilometers of coastal line, out of which Karnataka has about 280 kilometers. In recent years, due to various reasons like increasing population, global warming, climate change, mining, etc., rapid coastal erosion has taken place in the coastal belt. People living in coastal region are very much distressed. Lakhs of fishermen are dependent on sea to earn their livelihood. But coastal erosion has been severely affecting not only their lives but also their livelihood. During rainy season, these people are asked to vacate their places and they are forced to go away from sea. These people run from pillar to post to seek the assistance of the government. To prevent this problem, the Karnataka government is making all efforts and has entered into an agreement with the Asian Development Bank to formulate a program in this regard. This program is being implemented in 3 phases and will be completed by the year 2018. At this juncture, I would like to impress upon the Government of India to extend necessary financial and technical support to the Government of Karnataka to complete this project within the stipulated time. The Union Government should prepare a national plan for tackling coastal erosion and extend all possible support to the states located on the coastal line of our country. This will enable people living in the coastal belt, particularly fishermen community, to lead a happy and comfortable life. Mr. Chairman, sir, I thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak on the debate relating to the Juvenile Justice Amendment Bill. First of all, I would like to appreciate the concern of the government over the plight of the children kept in juvenile homes by bringing an amendment to the Principal Act. This is a good initiative, but we need to go into the detail as to why such things are happening, especially to the juvenile prisoners. In this regard, I would like to bring to the notice of the government that many children have gone missing from state-run children's home in various states, strengthening the common belief that the government homes do not provide a child-friendly atmosphere and are fast turning unsafe for the residents. Many cases of unnatural deaths of children have also been reported from these juvenile homes. The figures of children missing from the protection shelters have raised serious doubts about their safety and security in these homes. I am very much concerned about the missing children. Shockingly, there is no information about them. Where are these children? It is feared that the missing children are vulnerable to trafficking and child labor. These children could have fallen prey to flesh trade or organ transplant rackets that are so prevalent in our country. Most of the children's homes are in a pathetic condition. They are severely short-staffed, lack expert intervention and adequate extracurricular activities. The children's homes are crowded and kids are forced to survive under inhuman conditions.